Alright, this is TBN-Plex UI gets some of the updates it needed. Let me show you what I mean here. So when you run it now, see my client's not online. Instead of crashing, it tells you the client is offline. Right, that's an important one. It should have been there at the beginning. Let's fire up the client. So nothing's playing. Movie waiting, normal, now playing. Should totally have. Oh, okay, yeah, that's why. I'm going to have to add an exception for that. Note to self. So, if we start waiting, since this button is noticeably now there, what it should do is show you this now playing, and then you can customize if you want to say whatever here at the top and the bottom. I got to widen that out and whatnot. But then you can hit what up next, and it will do the poster for what's up next there. Right. So you got that going for you now. And since we finally figured out, I don't know why it took us so long, how to actually get images in Tinker, now where there should be images, like when it's showing you the movie details, now you have the poster there. And same thing for TV shows. If you look at your TV shows, oh, son of a bitch. What's that one for? Oh, so apparently something is empty on there. I gotta fix that. TV shows, drama, the 100. There you go. So it'll find the posters for you and stick them in there. Of course, if you wanted to play something, you could play it. And look at that, your now playing is updated. You might notice that depending on what you last looked at in here, this button changes. That's by design. And of course I've shown you the channels before that it'll generate, how you can see what is on those channels. I should probably get it so that, Jesus, that one's taking forever. That these are clickable options to where you can like drill down and see their details. Maybe that'll be in a future update. No blocks available. It used to error there. So I'm glad that's finally working. Of course you got the mute and unmute. This button changes depending on your last status that it knows you were in. You can enable and turn off subtitles. Here's another one. So if you're on Windows and you have speech recognition installed, the library, you can use either always listening or single command mode. And your button will change depending on what you're in. Pause playback. Resume playback. Now the other option in there is this always listening when that's on. Let me show you how that works. Pause playback. Oh, excuse me. Computer, pause playback. Apparently I killed the listening. Oh, there we go. Computer, resume playback. Pause playback. Resume playback. So there's a trigger word that you got to say, so that way you can do things like carry on a normal conversation like I'm doing right now without having it do something like play the movie Tremors when you don't really want it to play the movie Tremors. And you'll see all that pop up once it hears a gap, see? And so there could have been a command or 15 in there, and if there wasn't a trigger word, you would have had a bad day. Now here's one that is interesting as well. Alexa, ask Plex what is on TV.
Your Plex player, Rasplex 3, does not appear to be online. Would you like to use a different player?
Cancel.
Okay, goodbye.
It's totally online and playing something. Computer, what's on TV? So, with the TTS, now that's a whole other story. We'll get to that in another video. But there you can see the output. Some of that stuff is, yeah, it could be better. But mostly the listening is for stuff like controlling, not really getting a response. Computer, stop listening. So anyway, there is the always listening mode versus single command mode. We have our client, webhook settings. Let's turn on webhook checking. Turn on the schedule mechanism. Right? So then what you can do is like there's nothing in the schedule. Oh, there is a scheduled item. Let's add another scheduled item. So there you go. In like 30 seconds, we should get a commercial break. There's the help section. There you go. Commercials playing in the background. I'm surprised that worked. Glad it did, actually. Anyway, there you go. There's some of the new stuff that's going on there. I'm glad that we actually were able to get pictures showing a lot easier than I was trying to make it, which was good. Anyway, there you go. Take it easy.